To be honest with you, the only reason why I went to see this movie is because it was only in theaters on one night, on Halloween night. So maybe it'd be pretty decent. Maybe it'd be kind of scary. Eh, eh. So Keep Watching is about this family that consists of a dad, a stepmom, a sister played by Bella Thorne, and a brother played by Chandler Riggs. And if you recognize that name, you'd know that he's Coral. Coral from The Walking Dead. And I honestly had no idea he was in this movie. And then I looked at him a little bit longer. I'm like, man, you look young. Like, good lord, when was this movie filmed? And then after the movie, I looked it up. It was filmed back in 2013. So, yeah, it's a little past due for this movie to come out. But this family is being watched from all different types of angles within their own home, and then one night they get trapped in their own house. Then they find out that there are people in the house wanting to kill them. However, they don't want to just kill them off all of a sudden. They actually want to give them presents to actually give them a fighting chance against them. So they have to kill or be killed. So I'm going to start off with what my biggest problem is with this movie. And I do applaud it for doing something different, but it doesn't really work because it gets kind of annoying after an hour and a half of seeing it. And that would be how you can see that there's something in the frame right now. Yeah, that's like that throughout the entire movie. And that's because these cameras are hidden all throughout the house. And so they're hidden behind some stuff and stuff like that. And so you can see some of it in the frame, which makes sense. However, you get a couple scenes where they're staring right at a camera, yet they don't even see it. So I'm like, I get what you were doing, but if you're making them that small to where you can't even see them, what's the point in doing that? Like, you can show that in a different way instead of having something in the frame constantly. It just got pretty annoying. And there's also a lot of silence in this film, which actually worked for me for a portion of the movie, maybe like 20 to 30 minutes of it, nowhere really in particular. It's just like, that tension, it really did build that up for me. However, then the movie gets kind of stupid and just a lot of situations where you're like, what logical reasoning do you have to do that? Like, why? Why? For example, there's this camera on Chandler Riggs' gaming headset, and I don't know why. I don't know why at all. But when he wakes up in the middle of the night due to a noise, he just decides to put his gaming headset around his neck and has it around his neck for the entire movie. And every time it goes to that camera, I'm just like, why would you do that? I mean, like, well, why? Why? What's the point? And every time they go to that camera, I'm just thinking that exact thing. And I'm just like, I don't think that'd be my first instinct to grab my gaming headset when I hear a noise. What? And the reason why all this is happening comes off pretty stupid at first, but then the more I thought about it, the more ironic it is. So I mean, like, yeah, I'm kind of okay with the reason, but it's still pretty stupid. Like I said, the movie did entertain me for about 20 to 30 minutes, but then after that time, I got really bored. I'm just like, okay. Like, it just felt like nothing else was going on. I was just seeing a bunch of the same thing going forward, and I'm just like, eh. Eh, eh, eh. And then the ending to it all was really abrupt and wasn't really all that great. So I'm going to give Keep Watching a 4 out of 9 and wouldn't be worth seeing at any ticket price, which is a good thing considering this movie was only in theaters one day. So I just got home from Keep Watching and I'm honestly surprised by how much of the auditorium wasn't filled because I expected this to be a fairly busy movie just because it's only available on Halloween night. However, that's not really the case because there was only 8 people there, at least roughly. I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, I heard people afterwards saying, man, that was a stupid movie. And at first, I wouldn't agree with them, but by the end of it, yeah, it was pretty stupid, especially that ending, man. Whoo! It kind of just ended and in a bad spot. It was kind of dumb, but I don't know. It's different, but don't recommend it. So thank you all very much for watching this, and if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more content like this. And remember, no movie is a perfect 10 out of 10. God bless you all.